This is the moment that could make Rihanna's Super Bowl halftime show the most iconic of all time. Welcome to another moment on the Malcolm Soaries channel, where we celebrate everything beautiful, fabulous, and a little ridiculous.
Shit, don't face me, I got Rihanna Navy.
Click subscribe down below to become a part of the moment. Today's moment is about probably the most anticipated Super Bowl halftime performance in quite some time. There are questions that somehow need answers. Rihanna still hasn't released any new music. I know she's not about to do that sad Black Panther song. Beyonce did Halo at the end of her set, so you could close it out with like an uplifting type of moment. Personally, I don't really want to hear that. Personally, I want to hear We Found Love. Okay, I want to hear Where Have You Been? Okay, I want to hear Disturbia.
I'm going crazy now.
In those Savage Fenty shows on Amazon Prime, Rihanna was giving us performance. If that is any indication of the type of energy and production we're about to get, then we're definitely in for a show. I do believe that there's really only one significant question that we need to answer. Who is she going to bring out as her special guest? So I'm just going to run down the list of potentials, but at the end of my potential list, I'm going to tell you who she needs to bring out and who's going to make this the most iconic Super Bowl halftime show of all time. First of all, we're going to start with Drake. Let's just get this out of the way because I feel like Drake is an obvious and appealing answer. Drake appeals to everybody. I just don't feel like her being with A$AP right now translates into her bringing Drake out. We're doing work, we're getting nasty, I've got fishnet stockings on. I don't think that's the vibe. Her baby daddy is not going to be in the audience right there and just watching her, work all over Canada's finest. Absolutely not.
That's mine.
Personally, I'm eliminating that potential option. So SZA has been mentioned as well. Shout out to SZA because she's just breaking all kinds of records, and SZA's a fabulous artist, but the song that she has with Rihanna isn't necessarily a Super Bowl halftime show song. So I just don't think that SZA is quite the person. It could be, but for me, that's not the one. That's not the person. DJ Khaled is a very safe choice as well. God did! DJ Khaled would be a really fun, high energy, everyone loves Khaled. He's on everybody's song anyway. Do a little wow, 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 have that little moment. I feel like that could be a good moment. But you can't bring out just Khaled though. Like if she brings out DJ Khaled, I would expect for someone else to be coming out. Eminem has also been mentioned as a potential guest.
Eminem. Anyway.
I don't think I need to see Eminem. He just did the other Super Bowl with all of the rap legends. It was a hip-hop moment. It was fabulous. Some people tried to act like that was the best Super Bowl halftime show of all time. Stop it right now. Nicki Minaj. Okay, the two of them get along extremely well. Nicki is an international superstar with mass appeal. They're both from the islands. Now, she came out in the Madonna Super Bowl halftime show with MIA. That was a really cool moment, but it seems like it was so long ago. I feel like Rihanna's good for those kinds of moments. I feel like she definitely encourages the female collaboration, right? Now, in a perfect world, the guest would be Britney Spears. Can you imagine?
If you're looking for trouble.
I'm flashing myself back to, I think it was the Billboard Awards. Rihanna was doing her hit song S&M, one of my personal favorites. I'd also like to hear that at the Super Bowl as well. She was killing the choreography. The dancers were on point. The set was lit. And rising out of the ashes like a phoenix with black freaking bunny ears on comes the Princess of Pop, Britney Spears, to do the S&M remix with Rihanna. The blonde tresses were flowing. She was throwing it as much as she could without getting too, it's Britney Spears, okay? Maybe like a dance-off moment with like Rihanna on her side and then Britney on her side. Can you imagine? I wish it could be Britney, but it's not Britney. No. No. Who else has Rihanna collaborated with? Because I know the answer to this question already. I know who she needs to bring out. Like, she's not going to bring out Jay-Z. If Beyonce just performed in Dubai for $24 million and she ain't even bring out her husband, I don't think Rihanna needs to bring out Jay-Z at the Super Bowl. Do you know what I'm saying? Beyonce performed at the Super Bowl twice and she didn't even bring that man out. We do have to address the elephant in the room, actually. Chris Brown might be the special guest.
No way!
Very touchy subject, I understand. Trust me, I totally get it. But here's my thing. Here are the facts, okay? I'm just gonna address the facts. A, Rihanna seemingly has moved past her issues with Chris Brown. I only say that because B, they did a whole song together. After everything transpired and after the dust settled, they literally did a song together. It's called Nobody's Business. It was on Rihanna's album, and it's a fabulous song. Another fact, C, Chris Brown was just canceled from that AMA's performance to do the Michael Jackson tribute. For some reason in my head, I feel like I could see Rihanna deciding to give Chris the platform that he was just stripped of with no explanation at the last second. I don't think that they would even perform together. I feel like she could just get a break to do like a wardrobe change, reset what she has to do, which is very smart for performers to do. Chris comes out. Maybe he just does a Smooth Criminal moment, you know, maybe he just comes out, he does Beat It, and then he beats it. And to be honest, it would end up being a really iconic moment. She's gonna ruffle a lot of feathers if she brings that boy out to start singing and dancing. Who else is there?
Oh, bro, somebody help me!
She could bring out somebody completely random, like Bob Marley's cousin or something like that. Oh, Kendrick Lamar, David Guetta, Safe, Future. Girl, please don't bring Future out there. I don't need to see Future at the Super Bowl. Neo? Stop it right now.
I'm like, boo!
I was talking with my brother and my mom about this the other day, and my mom actually came up with the theory of all theories. When she said this name, my heart started palpitating. There's only one person who can genuinely make the type of impact that you want to make at a Super Bowl halftime show. There's only one artist who will make that halftime show the most memorable of all time. Rihanna needs to bring out Janet Jackson. Think about it. Meditate on it. We're going back to the facts. A, Janet Jackson has not been seen at the Super Bowl since her fiasco, the wardrobe malfunction that we blame Justin Timberlake for, but he never took accountability for, but Janet got all the flack for.
Well, let me stop.
B, Rihanna, just like any artist under the age of 40, is heavily influenced by Janet Jackson. C, Janet Jackson is going on tour this year, but Janet is in the back end of her performing career. I think we need to see Janet come up from the riser, the smoke clears, and it's just Janet standing there with the pose. And you know what pose I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Ready to eat you alive. You understand what I'm saying? It's Janet Jackson. You know, is it feedback? Do we hit them with So Excited? Do we do Scream? Do we do Scream? Do we do Scream and have Chris Brown come out to do Michael's part? Too far, right? I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Rihanna needs to bring out Janet Jackson. Period. I do believe that this would be most likely the most iconic of all time. Can you imagine the Janet Jackson comeback to the Super Bowl? Someone go get Janet. Somebody go get Lorianne Gibson. This is the moment that could make Rihanna's Super Bowl halftime show the most iconic of all time. She's a Jackson. None of the people that I mentioned before can hold a candle to that type of cameo, in my opinion. I mean, I don't have to pitch Janet Jackson to you. If you're watching this video, then you should already understand how iconic Janet Jackson is. I shouldn't have to be doing the pitch right now. I'm super curious to hear theories, thoughts, comments, concerns. Please leave your opinions in the comments. I will be replying back to everybody as I always do.
I see you got on your May outfit like you always do.
And we'll circle back on this conversation. I actually might even circle back on a reaction to Rihanna's performance. It's gonna be fabulous. I'm just dying to know who she's gonna bring out. And also, I don't want it to be ASAP either. Don't bring your man up there. I don't wanna see that. They don't even have a song together, do they? Get Janet Jackson, please.
Miss Jackson.
I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. You know I love doing a little pop culture commentary. There's some more content just like this here on the channel. If you're into makeup, if you like this glam that's going on, I'm sure there's more information somewhere on my Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. And please subscribe to the channel if you want to become a part of the moment. Now, don't let her bring Janet out and it actually happens and this video was on my channel. I literally cannot. I have to go to bed. It's 9 o'clock at night. I'm exhausted.